Hi guys, we're at the Planet Hollywood buffet dinner. Now, if you have seen, Planet Hollywood in Vegas, of course. If you have seen our other video of the Planet Hollywood lunch buffet, you will soon realize that it's pretty much the same. There are a couple of changes, but that's very much it. So I am just gonna go through, and I don't want to wobble or just shake too much, so I'll try and give you a little lowdown from here. You've got the quintessential crab legs on the left, and that's what a dinner buffet is. So that's pretty much the difference. It's the crab legs. The crab legs come out for dinner, but the rest is very much the same as lunch in my experience. And you've got the crab stuffed sole, which is a signature dish of Planet Hollywood. Pretty much the same. This is the seafood section. And of course, one of the other signature dishes of Planet Hollywood is the prawn tempura, which is very, very popular next to the crab legs. Now, as I walk away, I want to tell you a bit about it. And of course, here is the barbecue shrimp and the seafood paella. So very much what we have for lunch. And briefly, as I'm trying to show you the seafood section again, the tempura is fine, with the exception perhaps that I think it's the oil is a little old, but it's fine, very popular. And again, crab legs, which are open, which is a difference. I mean, I know snow crab lovers or crab leg lovers like them when they're open. So some buffets do not offer them open, so you have to spend your time cracking them up. There's pros and cons of that, of course. And the rest is pretty much the same. Is the cheese section is the same. This has changed from lunch a little bit. The deli section, the very nice grilled vegetables, and the rest, the panini and deli meat is the same. What's changed is basically the shrimp cocktail over there and the seafood cocktail dish served in a glass. So that's the difference between dinner and lunch. At this station here, at breakfast, on the other hand, what you have delicious yogurts. But that's it, really. And the salad section is the same as lunch. And just for those who are fussy like me, the oils are, there is no extra virgin olive oil there available. I have a confession to make. I bring my own just in case, but you know, it's not here available. And the salad section is pretty much the same. You've got 3 types of salads, and the salad added chopped veggies. There's another section at the end that you can use to spice up your salad, so to speak, and we'll go there towards the end. Now the soups have remained the same as for lunch, unfortunately. Corn chowder and chicken noodle soup. Last night at dinner they had lobster bisque, which I very much prefer. Grilled vegetables again. Grilled vegetables are very nice. If you have your own little extra virgin olive oil, put it on top. Otherwise, add the various bits that you can find to spice up. And as I say, we'll go to the other side and show you what you can do if you are trying to eat healthy and you don't know how to do so in a way that actually is very tasty. Cheese and meat lasagna like before, the pasta section. This is the Italian section, and I'm of Italian origin, so they call it Italian. It's funny about these buffets, it's really not, I wouldn't eat this in Italy necessarily, but it's known as chicken piccata, and the pizza section. Here you have homemade meatballs, which are pretty popular, and smoked breast chili. Homemade meatballs. Now, with regards to the pizza section, I was very disappointed. I tell you now, I don't want to say it in front of them. Very, very disappointed. It was so bad. I mean, I expect better from Planet Hollywood. These are the drinks that you have to pay for. You are allowed one drink if you pay a little bit of extra. If you find a Groupon or one of the other coupon deals that we talk about on top-buffet.com, you have one free drink per person, and we're talking about alcoholic drink. And usually people use champagne. Usually it is champagne. And you've got the Chinese section, which is exactly the same as for lunch. The wonton soup is good. The vegetable spring rolls, they could use a lot more vegetables in them. Kung Pao chicken is pretty much what they had it for lunch, really. Chicken wings, crisp fried tilapia. I didn't think it was that good. It looked fresh, but the taste wasn't there in my opinion. Stir-fried bok choy, delicious. By the way, Thai spicy chili Thai sauce, delicious, and it goes with the. Just a minute, I'll go back. It goes with the prawn tempura. Funny enough, I really like them with the prawn tempura, but of course it goes traditionally with the vegetable spring rolls. People are very kind. They let me through these days. I mean, but oh yes, one word about the atmosphere. I want to show you quickly. We're at dinner time, but it's at the beginning of dinner. Well, kind of. We're 1 hour and a half into dinner. It's 5:30, but it's not 9 o'clock. It's not 8 o'clock. So the atmosphere I like because it's dim. It's not bright lights. And when I eat, I like dim lights. It gives me a sense of peace, although the music is not that peaceful, but a sense of relaxation and tranquility, which I kind of expect. And I like that. Planet Hollywood offers that. You may not care, but I do. Macaroni and cheese, barbecue pork shank, same as lunch, they're fine. Everything is fine in the meat section for meat lovers. You will be satisfied. Go ahead. And so yes, you'll be satisfied with what you find in terms of meat here. I wouldn't say it's a signature dish, any of this, but I have spoken to a lot of people because I want to make sure that my opinion is not so different from people's opinion, especially when it comes to meat. But they all seem to be pretty happy. So you've got plenty of choices, and the quality is good enough. Now we are now skipping to the dessert section here. And I'm going back, guys. I am going back to the meat section because I was talking to a few people and I forgot to tell you something. In terms of the mashed potatoes, well, I don't like mashed potatoes that look like they're swimming in oil. So
that is nice. I like
that's nice. Thank you. And the Parmesan potato gratin, people like it. I like it too, but I was actually talking about the mashed potatoes. I mean, it's too much oil, or butter rather. I think it's butter. But anyway, again, some people like it. Now, I wanted to talk to you about the meat because I skipped through it and I was talking to people, and some people seem to think that the meat is too dry, and yet some other people said that it was lovely. So it's very difficult. It is a little dry. It is a little dry, but I kind of expect that from grilled meat or roasted. Of course, there are methods that you can adopt to make it a bit juicier, so to speak. But some people have told me, taken me aside, so to speak, and told me that they thought it was too dry, and I feel compelled to let you know. To me, it's pretty much good enough for regular meat lovers. I mean, if you want the best meat ever, I have to tell you now because we are here at Planet Hollywood. If you're a meat lover and you're fussy, then absolutely go to Burgers. It's a restaurant by Gordon Ramsay, and it's here at Planet Hollywood, by the way, at the entrance as you go into the casino, and everybody there is in love with the meat there. So a little something in brackets. Let's go back to the dessert section. Dessert sections are fine. I particularly like the bread pudding, and I'm gonna go back and show you.
That's what I have.
What I particularly, they're good actually. They are good. Those the cupcakes were good, but I wouldn't say it's gonna be a mind-blowing experience. The bread pudding, in my opinion, was one of the better ones that I've had at Vegas buffets, and usually I find the bread pudding to be a good measure, so to speak, of how good the dessert section is in terms of at least of what they cook in-house, because they do it themselves. Oh, here, by the way, this is the made-to-order pancake section, and I'm going to have some after this video, so check out top-buffet.com to find out what I thought about it. So a little parenthesis about the macaroons here. People have set me aside to tell me that it's delicious, that they are delicious. So the cupcakes, the macaroons, the bread pudding seems to be particularly nice. And I'll tell you about the made-to-order pancakes, because that's gonna be quite popular. It's usually quite popular. But I have to tell you, the dessert section seems to be pretty popular. It's actually quiet, significantly quiet, despite the fact that we're 1 hour and a half into. Now this is the Middle Eastern section, and it's exactly like the one for lunch, yes. Forgive my English, I'm so full. I am so full that I'm not thinking straight. You got your kebab, you had the hummus, the tabbouleh. Hummus was good, the tabbouleh and the baba ganoush were not that good. They're pretty bland, Lamb stuffed tomatoes, lamb dishes, curry chicken, and the Moroccan vegetables. The Moroccan vegetables I found very bland. And I talked to a few more people, and they also found it very bland. If you love Middle Eastern food and you eat in Middle Eastern restaurants, I would expect you will not be impressed by that particular section there. Now here, again, the same as before. You've got 2 soups, chicken noodle and spicy corn chowder. Unfortunately, we don't have lobster bisque tonight. They're not totally popular. And the Mexican section. Which does not seem to be very popular. I think it's pretty average. And I have to tell you, oh yes, something about this. I have to tell you, in terms of the guacamole, I like fresh homemade guacamole, and in my opinion this one was very much below par. So when I have guacamole, there are a couple of buffets that actually have it fresh. They make it right there, and I tell you on top-buffet.com, you go to the quick list of the best buffets and you find that out. And here you've got the second part that can help you make a really good salad. For example, the gorgeous marinated artichokes, gorgeous olives in them, the olive salad. They are using very good tasty olives. That's a plus. I'm not too keen on the chips, because really chips, you need chips really. But I guess if you have kids, but do you really need to feed them chips at a buffet? And of course you got breads here. Decent enough variety. Although I do like super healthy breads, but you have to, of course, cater for everybody. And I think they do. They have brown breads. These look a little dry, perhaps. Now, in terms of the cheese section, I like the assorted cheese section because you have the usual, cheddar, but you also have blue cheese and oh my God, I don't remember the name of this cheese. Can you believe it? This cheese here. I know you're gonna say all sorts of things, right? All sorts of things. I can't remember right now, but it's good, a little dry, but it's good. And you'll say, well, how can it be good and dry at the same time? Because you have to think, am I eating at a gourmet restaurant? No, I'm eating at a buffet. And do not ever expect gourmet type dishes in a buffet in Las Vegas or pretty much anywhere else that I know of, with a couple of exceptions in the world. So, you know, all in all, as I'm walking, I'm actually going to shake this video a little bit, and I apologize for that. I will be a little bit more detailed on top-buffet.com, but all in all, I would say it's good, especially if you have a coupon. If you have to pay full price, I don't know. I think that it used to be spectacular, the Planet Hollywood Buffet. I think it's declined in quality. And maybe it's since the introduction of the buffet of buffets, but that I don't know. But I noticed, and you know, I'm not the only one saying that. I mean, I know I'm fussy with food, but there are things that could improve and it wouldn't cost any. So I think, however, that if you have a coupon, the variety is good enough, and I really like the atmosphere, the dim lights, and if you want to know how to get 2-for-1 coupons and deals, we are here on a 2-for-1, but I'll tell you all about that on top-buffet.com, top-buffet.com. And don't hesitate to ask any questions, to write to us with feedback. You can do it on this channel, you can do it on the website. We'll try and reply as soon as we can. I mean, we do get a lot of emails. Some of them I reply publicly, some of them I don't. But you know, time is not always there. So guys, have a wonderful time. See you on top-buffet.com, and goodbye from Planet Hollywood Dinner Time, Las Vegas. Bye-bye.